2, 1. And hey, look at that. We are once again live. All right. Oh, and the Java update. Love it. Okay. Let's see how everyone's doing. Oops. I just got a notification. I think my phone just beeped at me. All right. Yep, that was the phone. Gotta love it. Okay, let's go ahead and load up some Binions over here. I am in the mood to play some video poker. What is up the bit rate? Okay, some Binion's video poker then. There we go. And when people make it down, they'll make it down. Check the old net speed here. Okay, good deal. Really gotta check the settings in this. There we go. All right. Okay, looks like we're online. So how's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? Thought I'd go ahead and do another little impromptu live stream. Just kind of in a live streaming mood. Really wanted to play some Binions. Am I able to capture the... Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. I almost clicked the game room there. Hey, PJ, what's going on, my man? How's everyone holding up? Trying to get the video poker to play through, but it's acting a little weird right now. I think it's the bitrate on the stream here. Oh, yo, Ismael, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh yeah, just chilling like a villain. Yeah. No, that's all anybody should be doing right now, I think, at this point. There is something up with this stream over here. I'm having the weirdest time with the stream today. Once again, I am not using my usual setup. Javier, yeah, I think everything is going to be open by December. I think it'll all be open by then. I was actually going to talk about that a little bit today. It looks like we'll probably be looking at we'll definitely be looking at an opening date of as soon as May with quite a few places. Let me get to the poker room real quick here. Oh, yeah, it'll probably definitely be by October. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? Oh, no, I don't know what's going on here, but my, for whatever reason, my BlueStack simulator is just killing the stream here. And that's a shame. Okay, I guess we're going to have to do this a little differently. I really wanted to play some BlueStacks while we're in this over here, but apparently that's not going to work today. Oh, thanks, We Run Mavis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yoki No Kid in the house. What's up? What's up? All right, I'll tell you what. Here, let me go ahead and just add the. I'm just gonna add the webcam back in over here, and then we'll just do some of that. We'll just go ahead and do a live chat that way. Let's do a little video capture device. We'll just go ahead and use the current video capture device. And can I see me? I think I can see me. Can you guys see me? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add that. All right, we're gonna shrink that a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in the corner over here. I'm gonna resize me a little bit too. All right, so you guys should be able to see me. Now, will the streets be closed for New Year's? That's a really good question, actually. I've been kind of looking into some of the stuff. I got a great little article from Vital Vegas, and I've been looking at 4x4. Okay, so we're 4x4. We're getting there. Video has got to be a little bit better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me turn off the BlueStacks, because that seems to be really kind of killing my my memory. I'm on my mobile setup today, so I'm not on my regular setup, and that's really kind of hindering the stream, as you can see here. So real sorry about that. We're gonna go ahead and get that worked out when I get back home from my travels there. So that'll be pretty dope. Yeah, it's the BlueStacks. It's just the BlueStacks simulator. I don't know what it is. It must be the new. It's got to be the new features that are loading in there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. All right. So we are talking opening Las Vegas, or reopening Las Vegas. I really wanted to play some video poker while we did this, but we'll do that another time. It'll be another time that we do that. And what is up with my stream speed over here? Keep losing connection. Hang on. Have to turn something off. There's a setting. I think I know what the setting is. You know, I didn't read much about New Year's individually, Javier, but here's the thing that I kind of ran into. Is Vital Vegas has been just kind of tracking when everybody's reopening. Venetian's supposed to be reopening really soon. I think they're shooting for the 15th, and apparently so is Caesars right now, too. MGM has canceled all their reservations up until, I think, the 21st of May, so they're not going to reopen until Memorial Day or something like that. Yeah, Kano Kid's right. Yeah, Governor's not too anxious about opening up Nevada, which I think is a really fascinating sort of thing, too. And I can understand why. There are reasons on both ends for why you should reopen Nevada and Vegas and why you shouldn't. It's a safety thing, first and foremost. But it's a question of what's more important, public health, or, is it more important to have people working? And in America, unfortunately, it's a really tough decision. Now, I'd say lives definitely mean more than money, but a life where you don't have a lot of money or don't have a lot of resource can get really tough too. So that definitely makes things a little difficult. But even after Vegas reopens, I think it's going to be a really different experience. So just looking at the articles I've been checking out, like I said, I was on Vital Vegas because I just love doing that. And I was actually reading into the MGM Resorts survey. So MGM Resorts actually decided to survey their Platinum members and their Noir members. So needless to say, I didn't get a copy of the survey. I'm Gold on my very best day, but I'm nowhere near Platinum or Noir. I think that costs what does that cost? Hang on. Let me see how much that costs to get to Platinum. Let me see. Tier points for M Life Platinum. I know you gotta spend something like 200,000 points there. So 200,000 points divided by, assuming that you get it just by spending money, let's go ahead and divide that by 25. That's like $8,000 in the casino, which, it's not a lot in relative terms, but yeah, just for gambling, that's a lot for me. I'm not super into gambling like that. Yeah, 200,000. Yeah, PJ's got it right. That's $8,000 of just spending money in Vegas, and I don't really feel great about spending that much money in an MGM property. At least not right now. If you guys really want me to spend $8,000, then the PayPal's in the description box below, no worries. But it just seems like a lot just to have a vacation. Unless you're going spending $1,000 a month there every month, then it's probably not a big deal. Okay. And I'm having a really rough time with the internet connection over here. Again, I'm over at my folks right now, and their connection is not quite the same quality as mine, so I'm probably going to keep this one relatively short. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the survey. Since I got you guys online, let's go ahead and have a look at the survey over here. I really want to just talk about this survey. Yeah, it's just a lot of buffering over here. I think it's just my folks' internet connection. I'm trying to figure out if there's any other settings I can tweak over here. It's dropping every other frame for some reason. Let me see if I can change the scene a little bit. Check the settings here. Output. Video bitrate. Encoder. Alright, let's try something lower than that. Here we go. Let's see if that does it. Okay. Let me see if that catches. Come on, let's see if it'll catch up. That's better. Okay, I dropped the bit rate a little bit, and that seems to be working a little better right now. Gonna do a couple more tweaks behind the scenes over here. But yeah, doing the MGM credit card's probably a good way to about going things if you guys want to open up a credit card explicitly for that, or if you just have other stuff. M Life Platinum, yeah, to you and see if they are currently M Life Platinum and they find the concept dubious there. So there you go. Get that M Life MasterCard. That's how you do it. That's how you get to Platinum, is get that MasterCard, so you don't have to spend quite as much. Oh, wow. So you guys didn't even get the survey. So T and Steve didn't even get the survey. That's fascinating. So I guess they must have just picked selected members or something along those lines. I don't know. It's just interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Why do I have so many dropped frames on this? It's got to be the connection in the area. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Hang tight. Let's see, speed test. I'm gonna run an open speed test. I want to see what's happening. Yo, Thomas J, good to see you, buddy. Miss you. How you been? All right. And let's see. Okay, yeah, this is looking. It's looking a bit more reasonable. I think we're keeping up now. Yeah, that is significantly reduced quality there. Okay. All right, I had to lower the bit rate, but it looks like it's streaming a little more reasonably at this point, so we might be okay. Yeah, I really should have done some more tweaks to this. Oh, Jesus has got a great question over here. Hey, man, love the content. Quick question. Why do you love Vegas so much? That's a really good question, I got to admit. I think it's a community. It's just the ability to do so much stuff and just to kind of do what you want, whenever you want, enjoy yourself at whatever time, and then you just meet great people out there, so that's definitely got to be it. Yo, TVP in the chat. Tim, what's up? Good to see you, brother. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to get home so I can get my my stream working better. This was a yeah, this internet connection is killing me right now, so we'll work on that later. We'll talk to him about that. But anyway, yeah, there you go, Thomas J. Smash City all day, always. We love watching TV in Vegas, if you know what I mean. But yeah, no, so the survey was pretty wild, but the whole point behind the survey, according to Vital Vegas, yeah, I think my bitrate was just way too high for the settings, honestly. But no, we're actually doing pretty good. I guess the big questions that they had right now is if lowering the fees and offering some more free play was going to get more people into the casinos, and if people really felt like getting into the casinos. Like, I actually have a small list of example questions that they have down here. So there are a couple of questions that they had. One of them was having masks and gloves. Would you guys go back to Vegas if they had masks and gloves available, if there are temperature checks available, and then some enhanced antiviral cleaning of the rooms, which I kind of wondering, what's the enhancement there? Like, what else can you do to enhance the room cleaning? I mean, I guess you just kind of spray everything down a little bit. That's just kind of one of those deals there. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to trim the audio bit right down a little bit too. Yeah, there it is. So I really got to trim this down a little bit. This is rough. All right. Go sit outside at Starbucks. I know, right? Yeah, all the Starbucks are super close. Oh yeah, Leo, I got your email. I almost forgot to hit you back. I'll hit you back after the stream. We're gonna keep this one like super short. There you go. Glad you made it on the stream though, man. Definitely gonna be a good thing. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and Oh, Ronnie is in the chat too. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I'm actually kind of on your side of town, honestly. So that might be part of the problem right now, is I'm having because I'm on near side of town and everybody's home. Chino REM definitely at the Bellagio. Okay, there we go. That's pretty dope. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking at all these survey questions over here. Hey Vimo, what's up? We're just talking about reopening Vegas and what it's really going to take and just all the plans here. And it's really fascinating what all the plans are. But yeah, MGM's been doing surveys and they're coming up with some plans. They haven't really put out a solid plan though. That's kind of my main concern with them right now, is that they won't put out a solid plan. Bill Hornbuckle, he's the acting CEO right now. You know, and he put up some videos on LinkedIn and a couple other places like that. He actually has one up on the MGM website, but he doesn't have a specific plan laid out. He just said a lot of really nice things. He's like, hey, you know what? We want to make sure our people are safe. We want to make sure that you're safe. Our guests are safe. And I thought it was really great, but he didn't have anything concrete. It was pretty opposite to what the Wynn did, because the Wynn sounds almost draconian. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard about what the Wynn's got planned right now, but they've got some really kind of hardcore stuff. Like they're going to be scanning everybody, which they had been already. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they've been scanning people just with these thermal cameras. They've been watching for people that are like over 100 degrees and temperature and all that, which is fascinating. I'm not really sure how those cameras work, but hey, if they work, they work. I'm not going to go ahead and knock them. Not going to knock them if they work, then they work, and if not, then hey, it was value into temp. Fair enough. They at least gave it their best shot. So I'll give them that. They're having a mountain time. If you guys wonder when the beer is, mountain time today. Venetian, though, I didn't get to see the rest of their plan, but theirs sounds pretty friendly. Like they're going to be putting up dividers between the tables. They're going to be minimizing the number of people on table games too. Apparently, it's only supposed to be like 3 people per side, depending on the table there. And there are going to be these really big, like, plexiglass dividers up over there. And it sounds like, oh, shoot, Leo got over 100,000 loyalty points in 9 days. Dude, build them up. Build them up. I love that. I always love it when you guys are winning out here. I try to win a little bit, but even when I lose, I still kind of win over here. But I love hearing that you guys are winning. So definitely keep rocking those wins, bro. But yeah, I'd say the most interesting thing right now is, oh no White Claw. See, that I think that's what definitely kind of set us down the path right now. Y'all started drinking like alcoholic seltzer waters, and the entire planet started, set on fire and all that. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. I will be demonetized now. Wonderful. Mark's in the live stream. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Mark just won like $1 billion playing playing penny races online. He's like a multi-billionaire now. We got VIP bottle service over at Stage Door next time we go. Yeah, coming into a casino from outside in the summer, everyone's going to be at 100 degrees. Yeah, that's kind of the fascinating thing. I'm not sure if they're scanning, like, if they can scan internal body temperature, if they're just going by surface temperature, or what the plan is there, too. But that's apparently Wynn's plan, and I guess Venetian's trying to do something similar, but it's going to be closer to, I think they're trying to get it at, like, I don't know. I think they're actually trying to do actual temperatures, and they're pushing for something closer to 104 degrees is going to be what it is. Oh, Hagen 2 cent made it to the chat. Good to see you guys. Got that good mountain time. So mountain time, not a White Claw. This is a real beer. It's a lager, though, so it's still kind of light. So, and PJ's being antagonistic in the chat. Love it. Love it. Love you guys. But here's the really fascinating thing I've noticed. Caesars has been really, really quiet. Oh, there you go. Penny's passing over some Canadian pennies over there. You know what? I cherish every single one of those. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. You're killing it over there yesterday, by the way. Love the super chat all day. But yeah, that's a really weird thing. Caesars hasn't said a word. I've been searching everywhere for Caesars reopening plan. The closest thing that I've found is that they're going to be taking reservations, reopening somewhere around the 15th. So I guess they'll be getting ready for business in the next 2 weeks over here. That said, things are going to look really different. I did remember reading a couple articles, and it looks like they aren't going to be inviting people on stage anymore. So for magic shows and certain comedy shows and all that, that's going to take a lot of the fun out of it. Also, something else that's interesting too, MGM has completely wiped their live entertainment calendar for all of May. So up until about June so far. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens. TVP, live chat. He's got a little something for us. I think we'll get a better idea of what to expect going forward after the governor gives the reopening plan tomorrow. I guess that's pretty much all we can do. Because I think their stay-at-home order expires tomorrow, which ironically we do as well here in Colorado. And I think TVP, you're off in Cali, so your stay-at-home order's expiring too. And we're all in this Western Alliance thing, so we're probably going to be opening about the same time, bro. And it'll be really interesting. John Wick made it into the chat. What's up, bro? Good to see you, buddy. Redeemed the Bellagio 2 nights today, and those are only bootable until August 31st. Interesting. Okay, so they're not taking any late reservations yet. Oh, bookable. That makes more sense. I was going to say bootable. I mean, I guess you can, if it's on a drive, you could probably boot that, but, whatever. All good stuff. So they're only taking the comp room reservations, at least with MyVegas, until August 31st. So that's kind of nice. I might have to double check that. I'm kind of feeling a Vegas vacation, but I'm not sure if we're going to make our trip. I'm kind of leaning towards no right now. I don't think we're going to make our summer trip, unfortunately. Just with everything, everything the way it is right now. Boss lady's going back to work actually tomorrow, and they're going to be reopening I think they're going to be reopening the center. She works at a private school, so they're going to be reopening her center right there, and that'll be really interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. TVP, our shelter in place has been extended until the end of May. Okay, that puts a new twist on it. Oh, my boy Jody. What's up, Jody? Good to see you, bud. Made it into the chat. Oh, yeah, no more mini bars. More room for cheap beer. Yeah, there you go. I really hope they keep the mini fridges in there. I noticed at Park MGM last time I went, they didn't actually have any mini fridges in there at all, so that was actually pretty dope. So that was good. How much longer is everybody else sheltered in place? Christian says that you're still totally closed in Maryland right now. TVP saying that shelter in place is extended until May. Hog 2 cent, are you guys still in the live chat? Hog, how much longer are you guys sheltered in place still? When's Texas opening? Do you guys have like another week, or are you guys open now? That's a question I have. And I guess the other questions are if we're in phase 1, phase 2, all that. PJ's got some good insight over here too. Let's see. So Donnie's saying we're opening in Georgia. Angie's reopening tomorrow in Arizona too. Excellent. All right. So hopefully that means the curve is flattened and your guys' healthcare workers aren't overwhelmed in there anymore. And let's see. PJ. So PJ, what do you got over here? Everyone who's around a 5-hour drive will make it to Vegas. I think most will wait if you're going to spend money on flights, food, and gambling. People want the full experience. At least I know I do. Yeah, I really do want that too. And I don't really feel like driving is the thing. It's like a 12 or 13-hour drive from the Mile High City to get to get over the mountains and get through Utah to Vegas, which isn't horrible, but I just don't like driving there. Also, I don't like having to figure out parking. Let's see. So, yeah, Hug and 2 cents. Yeah, Hug saying May 1st. Vegas Fanatic, good to see you. Glad you're doing well in Virginia. Denise Zuckerman. Denise, you're about 4 hours out. I'm assuming you're in Cali. Oh, in Texas, the cases are rising. So why are they reopening? I don't understand. If it's doing more damage to open, that's good. That's not good, man. We don't want that. Oh well, we'll get it worked out. Yeah, Vimo's waiting for the full Vegas experience. I think that's been kind of the general gist of what everyone's been saying in the chat right now, is they're just trying to wait for the Vegas experience. They want the whole thing. You want the shows, you want the buffets, you want to be able to gamble, you want to be able to party, you want to do the nightclubs, the pools, and all that. And I'm kind of in that boat too, but I also really want to go back. I just miss the community. That's the thing. Even if Vegas opens up on June 1st, would you still go? Yeah, Steve, that's a good question, man. I'm really itching for it, but I don't think we're going to be able to. It's not looking good. I was talking to the boss lady about it, and she's just not feeling super comfortable about it. I don't know. We'll give it a couple weeks, and then we'll see. Maybe in a month or two. We might have to push it back to July. Oh, baby, made it back. What's up? What's up? Hey, we had a couple appointments today, but I know you just actually shout outs to Bebe real quick in the chat. She had to postpone her trip, but you know she's been making these great Vegas vlogs even at home too. So don't forget to go ahead and drop by. I think she just rolled over 200 subscribers. Let's go ahead and pass her info around, man. Let's go ahead and get her up to 300 by the end of the week because she makes some great stuff. Let's see. Oh, Sin's in the chat too. Also got to hit up Sin over here. She was on the live stream the other day too. So always have a great time with Sin. She's great. We were reevaluating on May 16th here. Apparently, that's with Steve over there. Thinking that. Man, there's just so much stuff going on over here. Yeah, Vegas has 5 months to get it all worked out. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Donnie's actually gonna go ahead and push for it on June 28th over there. So Donnie's feeling brave. Okay. That's some good stuff right there. TVP's thinking that, yeah, Vegas with restrictions is going to take away from the Vegas experience. Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. It'll be kind of like the reverse of what happened last time that we went out there. Because I went out with actually TVP, Sin was there too, so we're hogging 2 cent. That's what she said in Vegas. We went out with Matt Bridger too, Sin City Nerds. So Nick and Kay, they made it out for the group pool and all that. Hoping I'm not forgetting. Oh, and Astus, he made it out there too for sure. And I think that's everybody. I'm trying to remember. It was just such a surreal experience. I don't remember how much of it was real and how much of it was, oh man, I wish this isn't happening. But we had a good time, but there were just a lot of things that weren't open. The pool was looking really pathetic out there. I mean, there were no clubs. Some of the bars were open, but a lot of the bars started closing really early. The restaurants were all closed. You couldn't sit down and have a steak, and that was disappointing. That's part of the reason to go out there is just to sit down at the nice restaurants and have a reasonably priced nice meal. In some places, it just depends. Oh my god, it's my BlueStacks was what was killing the bitrate over here. Okay, so I can't play BlueStacks apparently on stream anymore. That's a shame. Gonna have to fix that. It's okay. We'll do another video poker. Yeah, that's frankly what happened. I think we did get a taste of what New Vegas is gonna be like, at least for a while. They're putting up dividers in the hotels. I know for sure that Wynn's got one that's going up. Venetian's definitely putting some up too. And probably Caesars, assuming that they have any money, assuming they even reopen anytime soon, because I know they're hurting right now, so they desperately need to open, and they were the last to kind of shut down too, and they've been super silent about this whole thing. Has anybody heard anything about Caesars reopening plan? Because I've been scouring the internet, and there's just not a lot of solid information out there. Oh, happy to help, James. Glad you got that. Oh, 80,000 LP saved up, man. Yeah, keep saving them. We got a little time before we get normalcy back, so just go ahead and keep racking up those points, bud. Oh, let's see. It is just going to be... Oh, let's see. Waste Not, Want Not's going to Wynn pretty soon here. Going in the birthday. Fine with the strict rules. Never get too close to people. Wipe everything down. So, yeah, that's not a bad deal. So, I guess another question is it going to be worth going to the Strip? Or is it going to be worth, I don't know. Is it going to be worth going to the Strip, or is it just best to stay on Fremont there? But then there's another question, too. I haven't heard much about Fremont's plans to get reopened either, or what they're planning to do downtown. I found that really, really interesting. Knocked into my microphone over here into the pop filter. That's my bad. Oh, that's another good question from John. How is MyVegas staying in business by giving us all $7 million daily? I'm genuinely worried for them. You know, John, here, let me see if I can address that, because I think I know how it works. So, the nearest I can tell, the way that MyVegas works, it's just kind of a partnership with MGM, so that it's still kind of working with the casino marketing department. There's always kind of an operational versus marketing kind of war in casinos, from what I understand. Again, I'm not an industry insider, so don't quote me on this. I'm not a master at it. I just know what I've read and what I've seen in documentaries. But the marketing department's always trying to throw stuff at people to get them in there, but the operations department wants to make money, and there has to be kind of a split. So, according to Jim Murin, the former CEO of MGM Resorts International, the whole idea behind comps is this. So, you're supposed to be getting back somewhere between 20 and 40%, just depending on how big a player you are. Like, if you put $2,000 down, you're supposed to be getting back something like, I don't know, $800 in comps or whatever. If you put $2,000 down on the table, you're supposed to be getting back like $800 in comps. But as you get bigger and bigger and bigger, as far as players go, there are only so many things that you can get. Like, if you have $2 million on the table, yeah, sure, you could get $800,000 in comps, but over the course of a weekend, you probably can't think of $800,000 worth of stuff to do. So they still get to keep whatever they won from you out of that $2 million, and then whatever else that you've lost. So that's kind of the theory. And MyVegas, as far as I can tell, now, again, I don't work for them. I don't have that insider information. But as far as I can tell, it's just kind of an extension of the marketing department there. They're willing to offer the rooms and so on and so forth because it doesn't cost them too much to do those sorts of things. And then you're just kind of filtering people into the casinos, and because they don't have to pay for that, they're more willing to gamble more and kind of break even off those people that are going with the MyVegas stuff. Or alternately, I guess if you gamble more, then they're making even more money. Now, if you're like me, you're probably not getting too much off of it, but, or you're probably not losing a lot of money, so you'll be doing all right. But they don't particularly care about me. Like, I can get $1,000 worth of free stuff from them, and they probably wouldn't care because it's still worth luring in more people. So there's that. But that's the nearest I can tell. I don't think MyVegas is in any trouble for now, and I think they'll be fine as long as MGM is fine. Okay, let me go ahead and catch back up in the live chat over here. Let me see. Surprised how slow the other MyVegas games. The MyVegas game. They all kind of vary. Blackjack's really good. Until you get over $1 million, then they kind of start throttling you a little bit. It's been killer. All right, right on. Well, baby, good to see you. Enjoy the painting over there. Again, don't forget to go ahead and check out my girl in the description box below. I'll put you in the description box too. We'll go ahead and make sure. Oh yeah, Ice Max coming in from Germany actually. Guten Tag, Ice. Good to see you. He's 100% correct. Blackjack's a great way to rack up loyalty points. So there's good stuff. Oh, and we got hosts in the live chat over here too. Stay on the Strip, play on Fremont. See, that's going to be kind of the thing too. I guess that's going to be the only place to go is Fremont Street. But then that just kind of begs the question, are you going to be renting cars? Are you going to be taking the buses down there? Is it going to be safe to take the buses and all that? And do you want to go ahead and... Oh, guten Nacht. Yeah, that's true, because it's nighttime over there. That's very true, Ice. My bad. But, yeah, so actually I'm kind of curious. Where's everybody planning on playing right now? I wanted to play some Binions on the stream, but I'm just having a rough time with the connection today. So maybe I'll do that Friday when I'm home. We'll go ahead and do that Friday instead, and we'll play then. But are you guys going to play downtown and just kind of hang out downtown and then just stay in hotels on the Strip or off Strip, or is it just going to be all Fremont and you're going to ignore the Strip until we get some normalcy back? Let's see what the live chat has to say about that. What's the name of that hidden gem next to the Cosmopolitan? Yeah, I think you're talking about the Jockey Club over there. That's true. Yeah, I always forget about Jockey Club because I don't really think of it because I always think of it as a timeshare and not really a hotel. So I always keep remember to do that. If they let in non-guests to play in different casinos, that's another good question there. So are you going to be wanting, are you really going to want to go to different casinos and kind of sneak in there and play? Are you going to be able to casino hop at all? Now, I think it's in their best interest to allow that. It's just going to be the screening process, but I'm not sure how all the hotels are going to be doing the screenings. I don't know how they're going to be doing these temperature checks. I know that's part of the plan. People are trying to do the temperature checks either at the door or at the entrances or something along those lines, and that's going to be really interesting. I think it's really going to slow things down. John's got a funny one. MyVegas needs to add the MGM mansion to the rewards. Yep, that's a good $7 or $8 million reward right there, or 8 million chip reward. That or loyalty point. You know what I mean. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering about the veracity of just doing this consistently. how in space are they going to be able to just kind of zap everybody back to back to back? And if you get bored at one casino, you move over to the other one. Are you even going to want to do that in the first place is the first question. And then how are they going to handle that backup there? Now, initially, I don't think there are going to be too many people in Vegas, mainly because pleasure traveling is forbidden in pretty much all the states right now. And Vegas is closed anyway, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of pleasure travel for a while. Slot Jockey has actual footage of the group pool from the party bus, so that'll be interesting. Also, guests are going to be limited, so it will be hard to find a good game mate. Oh, it'll definitely be hard to find a good game. You're going to be reducing like 3-man tables and all that. It's going to be a little tough. It's going to be really interesting. Let's see. Oh, host. How do you even put board and casino in the same sentence? Very carefully. That's a good point too. If you get a good casino, then you're not going to be bored. But if you're just having a rough time, if it's a lot of bad games with really bad odds, and you're trying to go through, but it's just high table limits and bad odds, I'd get bored pretty quickly. If it's not a fair fight, I get bored. So that's just a personal preference of mine. I like a fair fight, which is why I don't play a lot of table games on Strip, if at all. Yeah, but yeah. Casino hopping is going to be tough. There aren't going to be a lot of non-gaming things to do in Vegas for a while. So it looks like, nightclubs are definitely going to be gone. I don't think those are even going to be back as far as Phase 2 goes. So by the time we get to Phase 2, it'll be real different. To you and Steve, going from casino to casino is against what the casinos want. That's why they're confusing to find the exit. To start there and not even move. That's a good point. I think that's also why they kind of buy all that land together. There's a good reason that Mandalay is next to Luxor, next to Excalibur, next to New York, and there's a reason that they have those long tunnels that go that way. So that's pretty dope. Gotta love that. And Hagen Tucson, they have an interesting thing too. Macau was down by 90%. Did I read that right? Macau was down by 90% when they reopened. That's rough. I'm not sure how they're going to do then, if that's the case. Where's my bit rate? Hang on. I didn't lose connection, though. Okay, there it is. Alright, guys, I'm having a real rough time with this internet connection over here, so I think I might, having a rough time with this internet connection, so I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up here in a minute. Anytime I say something, gosh, I got to drop the bit rate again. This is going to look so awful. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh, Leo, good to see you. Alright guys, I'm having a really rough time with this bit rate over here, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it one more time, and then we're probably going to be dropping off here. So that's cool. But yeah, at this point, so casino hopping is it's going to be a little difficult, and non-gambling entertainment is going to be fascinating too, so is eating. I'm just hoping that restaurants are going to open up so you can at least have a good sit-down dining experience at one point or another, and maybe, just maybe, spend a little bit of time sitting in a lounge or something like that. But yeah, don't expect clubs, don't expect I don't think any exhibits are really going to be open too. That's another thing I'm a little worried about. Oh yeah, LA Shadow, glad you made it. Sorry, we're wrapping up the live stream. You just caught us at the end of it. Oh, so did LND, who also put up an amazing vlog today, if you guys missed that. So yeah, Drew and Lisa just put up a really great vlog today. Don't forget to go put that in. Oh, Hollywood made it over too. Yeah, Hollywood, you're gonna have to catch the replay here. So I'm having a terrible time with the internet connection. It's probably also hardware too. Again, I'm on my mobile setup today instead of my normal home PC setup, so that might be part of it. Just again because I'm out of town right now, so that's part of it. it's good. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult getting back to Vegas and getting everything back to normal. I'm hoping it's gonna start happening very soon, but it looks like the soonest any of us are gonna be able to get over to. Yeah, I think the soonest that any of us are ever really gonna be able to get over to Vegas is gonna be May 15th. And I think the best time that we're going to be able to have in Vegas is probably going to be, I don't know, maybe in July or August. I'm thinking August, honestly. That's going to be the best time. Whew. Definitely time to finish the beer. Okay, yeah, I got another 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and keep chatting about it, too. So, show of hands in the comment section. So now that everybody knows what's going on, keeping in mind your current state guidelines. So keep that in mind. Your current state guidelines, currently what's going on, the fact that we're not even in phase 2 of recovery yet. Are you willing to drive down to Vegas? Since most of us won't even be able to fly to Vegas at this point. I normally fly to Vegas. I strongly prefer to do that. So that'll be kind of a thing. But are you willing to go to Vegas right now, just knowing what you know, knowing that things are going to be kind of cornered off? You won't be able to sit down and have a beer. You won't be able to sit down and have a steak, anything like that. How down for Vegas are you right now, even with the reopening? Love to see a show of hands to that in the comment section down below. I'll take a couple comments of that too. And it's mostly people just talking about the signal, because the mobile setup is not nearly as strong as the home setup there. So definitely gonna have to get that home setup back. Can't wait to get that back. Oh, no worries, Mark. Happy to do the stream, man. Glad you made it out there. Gonna stick with June to try and get those $20 penthouse upgrades. Hey, if you pull one off, take a video and send it to me. I definitely want to see that. Get that guest upload, man. But looks like Host is actually going to go for it. Host is trying to get there in June and get those cheap upgrades, because that's another thing, too. If nobody's out there, the casinos are really going to be weak, and it'll be a great time to, I'm going to be honest, it'll be a great time to prey on them. Use your saving, use whatever you save to support the individual casino workers. Definitely tip well, but now's the time to kind of rip something out of your host over there. Like, hey, you know what? Hook me up with the terrace upgrade. No one else is going to be there. Give me a little something. So it'll be a good time. Especially if you're going mainly for the gaming and not so much for the other events and all that. I'd say this is a good time. That said, since I like to go for the events, and the boss lady, as you guys know, she doesn't really gamble at all too, so that's another feature there. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys. But yeah, I am just having so much trouble with this connection over here. I'm like, I don't know about Rocktober. We'll see about it. We'll go ahead and see how things are looking at work too, because you guys know I work in medical, so it's going to be super interesting. But I'm at least hoping to go to Vegas in July and have a good time, so we'll see what happens there. All right, Spinners and Sharks. Well, that's all the time I have for today. We're going to go ahead and drop off right now. Got a couple more things to do, and I'm also not doing great on the bit rates over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it good. I'll be back in town by Friday. We'll go ahead and do one more stream from there, and then I'll go back to regular we'll go ahead and go back to regularly scheduled programming after that. I think we'll do a couple trip reports just so people have a good juxtaposition of how things are looking. So until next time, my Spinners and Sharks, this is Ace of Vegas, and I'm signing out, wishing you strong hands, and of course, happy spinning, you guys. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It looks like we're heading off. And we're